it's just mentality. It's just understanding, game management, and I do believe you defend from the front, and I don't think we held the ball up well enough in the second half, especially with a little bit of 15, 20 minutes to go. We stuck the likes of Jeffers on because we wanted to try and stretch him in behind so we could try and stop the ball keep coming back on us, but I don't think that really worked. I think both centre forwards up there sort of sold themselves a lot of times, and they just kept putting the ball in on us. And as I said I've had an interview there with the radio and the papers, and I just felt like today we had 4 missing. 2 centre halves out. Obviously Bagasan, and we also had the likes of Churchy, and I can't win nothing with the likes of having players that keep getting suspended, and injuries I can have to live with because they're a part and parcel of the game. But I've had Ainsley suspended today, and I've had Churchy suspended, and that's like, although we had a strong bench, we've had to play Ashley Miller in at right-sided centre half. I've got 4 centre halves at the club, and you think, wow. So maybe if we had a little bit more aerial presence. I think Matt Young's put his hand up and said he should have won the header. As I've told him in there, don't keep putting your hand up. Yeah, because sooner or later you put your hand up and you'll be down the road, because I'm sick and tired of players keep being, sorry Gaffer, I'll put my hand up to that, I'll put my hand up to that. We've certainly gone away from keeping clean sheet mentality. The first goal again today was literally their first break on us. It was self-inflicted, but it was their first break on us, and we can't keep going a goal down. It's demoralising, but we showed a lot of character and good quality of football to get back into the game, and we done that. And I thought we definitely should have been up in the first half. You've got to give credit to Hampton. They kept going till the end, and it seemed that some of mine, they got stronger and some of mine got weaker, and that's a bit of a worry. And there's no two ways about it. This time of year and whatever, I think we lack some leadership out there. We look like we lack leadership. We've got too many players that are, to me, sort of do a job and no more at times. And I need players that are going to sort of take responsibility on and understand that, hold on a minute, there's 2 or 3 minutes to go here. We've got to now really work hard, and we've got to really make the right decisions. Even when we break the ball on the edge of the box and we go and give it back to them, and or we try to clear our lines and we semi-clear our lines. Oh, come on, fellas. If you want to win this game of football, we've got to be better. So, same again. It feels like a defeat. I've done 3 interviews with you now over the last 3 or 4 weeks, and it feels like I've had 3 or 4 defeats, and I haven't. There's been 1 out of there. But as I say, we were looking to change it. We were looking to change and probably try and get another midfielder in there. But same again, changing it at 2-1 is always a bit of a precarious scoreline. So, sometimes you can change it and people say, why did you change it? We was winning. Yeah, so if all of a sudden they score or go and win the game, sometimes that substitution can cost you because they're not in the tempo of the game. But I felt today we just needed people to galvanise, do their jobs, get us over the line. And I could be saying to you here now, yeah, great 3 points, very tough. To be fair to Hampton, really put it on us, but we was galvanised and we got over the line. But I can't, because we've gone and conceded in extra time again. And, it's not good enough. We're not getting beat, but how much do we want to get out of this division? If you want to get out of this division as much as me and Nick do, and the supporters and the club, go and do your jobs. I'm giving you an opportunity to go out there and wear a Chelmsford shirt. I need someone to go out there and play for 94 minutes, not 80 minutes. Not look good in moments, and I think that's what we've got at the moment. We've got some players that look good at moments, but I'm not sure that they've got the substance to push us where we need to go. So that's quite alarming at times. And just felt today with the centre forwards, when we needed them to take the pressure off us and hold it up and be effective, just felt we made too many wrong decisions up there. I felt if we was a bit more resolute today and we was a bit more organised, I think we get over the line. But you've got to have the right personnel to do that. I think we've got a few weak mentality lads that, when it's going good for them, they're good players. But this time of the season, mate, it's about players that roll your sleeves up, do their jobs. And today, I felt that, we haven't had enough of that. So, disappointing, really. Disappointing. But it's one of those where we need to reassess again, as I keep saying, go again. It feels like we've been beaten for on a bounce, and we haven't. You know, we're still picking up points and we're still playing reasonably well. But it's all about both boxes, and I say that all the time. You can coach and coach and coach all you like, but at the end of the day, it's about both boxes. How you finish teams off, and how you win games by defending for your life.
You hinted just then about the mentality of the players, and you also sort of hinted as well last week against Paul that you may look to bring in some players. It's now 40 games without. Do you think that now is that more of a pressing issue to maybe bring in some new faces?
I think if you look at the 4 players outside, I mean, you have to remember what level we're playing at. We're not Football League, we're a part-time club. And basically, these are part-time players, and you have to look at the budget that you have to spend. And I think we're still getting value for money for the budget we're spending. You know, like for me to go and bring in big, strong centre halves that's played 350 league games, you know, they don't come to this club for part-time money. So you have to put it in perspective that yes, we are an ambitious club, but the club is in transition. It's not the fact that the chairman can go and say to me, look, you know, go and get this player, go and get that player because, you know, we've got X amount of money available. I haven't got that, so we have to work within what we've got. None of these players are picking up full-time money, and we have to realise that that's where we are, you know, for what we've got. If I hadn't used the money wisely and I'd spent a lot in certain areas like what you had here last year, we won't win that game today because as much as we haven't won it, you get beat because the bench, losing 4 players, the depth that I've brought in here, as all, you know, we're a minute and a half from beating a team that's sitting in the playoffs, yeah? So if all of a sudden I spend big on certain areas, then the problem that I've then got is that when our bench and we get tested, our bench will be full of kids where, you know, at the moment I've brought in people on merit from Tuesday night's game like Max Cornell, Ashley Miller's, people like that, and they've been sitting outside the squad. So that gives you an indication that we've got a good squad here, money well spent. But if you want me to go out and just say, let's have a good 11 players and let's have another 7 or 8 kids around the club, trust me, when them 11 players have injuries or suspensions, we will not have the depth for the squad. So I've worked on a squad basis rather than just a good 11, where for me, you know, we're never going to win nothing with a team. It's all about squads, and our squad here is very strong. If we eradicate the silly mistakes that we're making and we work harder in areas like today and we get the job done, that puts us on another points, and as far as I'm concerned, that will be enough for us to continue having a decent season. I do think we need a bit of rubber to green. I don't think we're getting a lot of big decisions. I think a lot of the decisions, even when you look at today, are very, very average decisions. So, as I say, I think when we do get a little bit of rubber to green, maybe that might be the little bit that we're missing, but certainly the boys have got to help themselves before we can get anywhere else.